Hi everyone, for today's video I prepared another Fischer random chess game. This game was played at freestyle chess event in Germany between Ding Liren and Vincent Keymer. So Ding Liren is current world champion. So let's quickly jump into the game. Ding Liren started with d4. Notice that in game of Carlsen against Caruana, g4 was played by Carlsen and c6 by Caruana, and Fabi lost. So d4. Now Vincent played d5, kind of repeating after Ding Liren. Ding develops his knight to b3. Keymer does the same, knight to b6. And here, we can castle. g5 was played, so black open up a queen. Now we have e4. Ding Liren strikes in the center, so we know that the center is very important in chess. And here e6 was played by Vincent Keymer. Also possible was to take this pawn here, and after g3 actually the position is quite equal. So e6, now we have g3, so opening up a room for this bishop. Now castle was played, knight went to c3, we have takes, and in this position actually slight mistake already by Ding, taking with the knight. Actually better was to take with the queen, and here's very nice line, rook g6, now a4, white goes for attack, knight takes, but now we can play knight to a5 to threaten a checkmate here, so knight to c6 was played. Now we take a knight, f5, here queen has to go to e3. Now you understand the move rook to g6, black's protects this pawn. So now knight takes, b takes a5, bishop takes knight, and here bishop to c4 is played, and we create some attack on e6. So let's return to the game. Knight e4 was played. Now bishop to c6 was played by Keymer. Of course, bishop to g2 has to be played to protect this knight, and also to get, here if we don't play that, let's do a random move, then f5 is winning a bishop or a queen. So bishop to g2 was played, now bishop d5, and here Ding goes a little bit too aggressive with h4. Now g4 was played, bishop to d2, and after this h6 move, actually here Ding Liren made a decisive mistake. So where to develop this bishop, here or here? Does it matter? Yes, it matters a lot, because after bishop to f4, position is basically lost. So the point of the better would be to play bishop to e3, and the point is now we guard this d4 pawn. After bishop to f4, knight to c6 was played. Now here we can make c3, but then after c3, a5 is very strong. So black will win this pawn. So in the game, rook g to e1 was, rook g to e1 was played, but now again a5 is very strong move, and white will lose this d4 pawn. So what to do here? Actually, c3 was the better move, but Ding played knight to c3, bishop takes, queen takes, and after this a4, this pawn is lost. So knight c5. Of course, here if we take with a knight, then this actually would be a very nice checkmate. So rook takes d4 is the best move. Now bishop to e5, but now we insert this intermediate move first. King takes, bishop to g7, bishop takes, queen takes, and here a3 is the best move for white. Otherwise black will play a3, so rook d8 check, king has to go to c1, and in this position queen to f8 was played. Also possible here is to play this rook to d4, and after, let's say, knight d3, rook c4, the idea now is kind of obvious. if you do random move, h5, rook takes, bc3, and queen takes on c3, and black is winning. These knights are coming here, and white is totally lost. But Keymer played queen to f8. Now white takes on a4, knight takes, and here very good move, queen to d6, threatening some checks. And in this position, it's very interesting that actually queen to f1 is the best move, and we will see why. So after this check, king to b1 has to be played. But let's see after queen to f1 if knight to d4 is any dangerous. Knight c3, knight f3, and now in this position here we can play rook to d1 because queen is here. But now try to remember this position, and we will take a comparison what happened in the game. Because after this unnecessary king to b1, knight e5 was played, knight c3, knight f3, and here funnily enough we don't have a rook to d1 move. So why not? Because here remember that in previous position queen was on f1. If we do here rook to d1, there's very nice move for black, just grabbing here this rook. After knight takes, rook takes, and after king to a2, we can play this move, rook to g1, and queen is lost. So very interesting line. So rook to e3 was played by Ding, queen c6, and here Ding only spent for 8 seconds for this move, king to a2, but he was probably already ready to resign. So rook d2 was played, queen f1, taking this pawn on c2, queen d1, check, king goes to a1, and after rook to d2, actually Ding resigned. Why? Because let's say queen to c1, and black would pick another pawn, and this position is total collapse. So very interesting game, and very unfortunate for Ding. He's not in his best shape, but hopefully, you know, at the end of the year when he plays another World Championship match, he will get in better shape. So guys, thank you for watching as always, and please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.